Well, good morning and welcome to day 77. We are just over 3/4 of the way through this thing now, so it's going great. The last week was a very sort of minimalist week in terms of what the updates were. That's because I had all that time off work and the priority was to spend time with my family and doing art and not necessarily making videos. So how was my weekend? My long weekend? Well, it was a whole heap of fun. Put up some pictures, put up some blinds, cleaned some windows, lots of house work type of things. Lots of work to do, but we did a lot of work as well. I did 2 drafts of the anthology project. I've sent them off to the writer just to see what he reckons, and in the future I'll be inking that up, putting some colour on it and slapping some words on it and calling it done. I also managed to get back onto drawing pages for chapter 3, so I've roughed out yesterday, roughed out page 43. Now, we tried batching pages before and that worked really well, but we found that the best batch size that was manageable was batches of 3 pages, which is brilliant because in effect if you can do 3 pages in a month, that's most of a month's update done in a week. So I'm looking to do the same again. I'm looking to batch 3 pages, so I need to do page 43, 44, 45. Now the script is written for those. There are pages and thumbnails for those. So today I will be mainly looking at pages. What we've done, page 43. So we've been mainly looking at page 44 and 45. And my hope is that we're on Tuesday now, because it started, so it's a Tuesday. The hope is that by the end of the week, so we're talking Monday next week, to have at least 3 pages inked for Consensus Reality, and we'll see where we go with the anthology stuff. I want to maintain, or try to keep as much of the buffer as I can. I'm not sure exactly what page has been published today, so I need to just check how big the buffer is at the moment. But at the moment, it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty sure we're buffered all the way through April, and if we are, that's great. If we're not, then that's the job we'll put in this week. So it's going to be an interesting week. It's going to be lots to do, as always. I've also shot a video which I'll punt out sometime, doing like a studio tour. I know Chris McQuinlan's done one. He's probably done more than that, actually. He's moved recently, but he's probably done another one. I know people like Bailey Ray Arts and Bailey J Arts or something like this. Basically art channels where someone's drawing like cute little things and doing interesting bits of artwork. Usually you get an art tour, a studio tour. Holly Brand's done one, just as an example. It's usually like, this is my desk, this is the pencils that I use, this is my computer, this is blah 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 blah. So I've got one lined up for my studio, which is split into 2 parts. One part is my desk, which is all my desktop P-type stuff on there, my desktop PC, monitor, all that sort of stuff. The other one is my portable studio, which I use more than anything else, which involves this phone, a couple of cameras, and a tablet. So we'll be talking about that stuff as well. So I've got to shoot that video yet, so we'll see how we go. Anyway, I've rambled for long enough. But yeah, to recap, 3 pages inked by the end of the week. 3 pages for Consensus Reality to be inked by the end of the week. We may get some anthology work done, who can say. that's our stretch goal. We're 3/4 of the way through this thing. Things are shaping up quite nicely to get quite a whole bunch of pages done by the end of the 100 days. And that'll do for today. Alright, I'll see you later. Bye. Hello, welcome to day 77. You're looking at a layout for page 44. This is my first draft of the layout. It's a top-down view of the living room. Agent Orange is prominent, so imagine this a bit like a CCTV footage sort of angle. Ice Warrior is being led away by a guard. Sontaran's being covered by a guard, and he's got his hands up and basically saying, "Do you have any trouble?" She walks into the kitchen, and this agent, who would later learn is Agent Carl, is standing over the prone body of Duggan, looking a bit shifty. He's going, "Yeah, the red guy escaped, but we got Duggan." And there's supposed to be some dialogue. There's quite a lot of dialogue between these two bubbles, which is the problem of this layout. So Agent Orange asks Carl to sort of contact control and ask for a sweep of the perimeter. Carl says, "Oh, can you do it? I've got my hands full with Duggan." She's like, "Oh, God's sake, have I got to do everything?" "Alright, do a sweep of the perimeter. You bring Duggan over." And as we leave the page, we see Carl looking at the kitchen door as he's walking past, going out the front. So as you go into the kitchen, there's a door to the left hand side, and that's closed. It's not a bad first draft, but there's a lot of dialogue happening here and here, and there's a lot of wasted space here. So my second draft, which I'm currently working on, is going to rectify that, and it looks a bit like this. So I've made the top, so it looks like this. I've made the top page, the top of the panel, smaller, and we'll probably have a slightly flatter view, so we can get more in. And we have Carl's line there. I got Duggan, but the red guy escaped. Then Agent Orange's line is there. You better let Duggan know. Agent Orange is in the doorway. Kitchen cabinet's there. The other kitchen door is behind behind Carl at the moment, so you can't see it. And then he sort of says, "Hey, can you do it? I'm busy with Duggan." And this is where we're going to have problems, because there's a lot of dialogue to put in this one balloon. So she says, "Oh, Jesus, Carl, do I have to do everything? Control the Zygon escaped, we need to sweep the perimeter." "Okay." Get him into the truck. And then we have this final shot again. It's a bit better. So I'm liking this layout a bit more. I kind of like this staggered effect. It's quite useful. It's kind of interesting. We haven't done a layout like this yet. The problem I've got is this is not enough space to do it, so I think we're going to have to sort of change a lot of the dialogue here. A lot of dialogue anyway. Now I could move this balloon here, but now it's starting to look full, so I might just have a do, I don't know, sigh, and then we can sort of get rid of that, and then we've got a lot more space to put Agent Orange. So I might just go, "Oh, fine. Control, the Zygon has escaped. We need to sweep the perimeter." "Okay, get him into the," in this case, truck, but I think wagon's a better word. But we shall see about that one. So this is page 44, like I said. We've done page 43. So it just leaves, once this is done, we get 45 done. And we'll have 43, 44, 45 roughed, and then we'll start doing inks as well. And hopefully by the end of the week, we'll have 3 pages inked, is the plan. Right, that's enough for now. That's enough for now. I'll speak to you again soon. Alright, bye. Welcome to day 79. and this is a rough of page 45. So we've got the truck there with Duggan coming round in the truck with the ice warrior and the soldier next to him, and he sort of says to him, hey, what are you going to do to me? You're going to be interviewed, you're going to be questioned by top men. Top men? Top men. And Ice Warrior says, hey, there's something very familiar about all this. It's a reference to Indiana Jones. It's a bit of dialogue that's in there just for fun. Essentially, this page is saying, hey, they've been kidnapped and they've been taken to a secret location that's got a barrier and guards and watchtowers and all this stuff. And that's all this page is doing. It's saying they're taken to a place. Doesn't matter where, they're taken to a place. So that's this page. What else have I done? I've refined some of the script for pages, what do we say? I think it's something like 80 to 103 now. There's probably about 20 pages left of script. So this thing is going to be about 124 pages by the time it's finished. So it's going to be a big story. But it's got an ending I'm relatively happy with, and it's not too bad. I also prepped up pages 17, 18 and 19. That takes us right to the end of chapter 1, and they'll be ready to be typeset, so I'll be doing that at some point this week. So yeah, been a busy day, got lots done. So yeah, that's enough for now. Right, bye. Hi, welcome to day 81. It's been a crazy couple of days. My routine's been completely blown to hell and back. So I think there was an update on day 79. I actually can't remember. Day 80 there wasn't, like a video, because I wasn't able to follow my normal routine. I did do a screenshot, and I think you probably just saw it just now. So things are back to normal, although it's a Friday, so next up will be some stills. But today is kind of a sad day for me, a little bit. Today is the last day in my current office. We're moving offices, and I have to pack my desk up today for it to move to the office on Monday. I've been around the new office. It looks amazing. It's like really high tech and steel and glass and all that sort of stuff. And it's very cool, and it's got an outstanding rating in terms of its energy efficiency and stuff like this. So it's kind of exciting. But I've worked in this office pretty much for 10 years. So a big chunk of my time has been spent there. So it's going to be interesting moving to the new premises. Well, it's only a couple of doors down. It's literally just around the corner. But it's going to be exciting new time. I'm hoping that the move goes smoothly. At some point this afternoon, I'll be sort of knocking off work a little earlier than normal, and sort of putting everything in boxes in a box. And putting a label on it, and then sort of that's me for the week. Some guy will turn up over the weekend and move it to where the new desk has got to go and set it all up and all that business. And so Monday morning I've got to remember to go to a slightly different office. So it's exciting. As a result, my high ambitions for getting 3 pages inked are looking a little shaky. Hello, ambulance. Okay. Alright. So for all you Brits, I bet you won't sell many ice creams going that fast. So it's looking a bit shaky to get 3 pages in, but I want to get as far along as I can. It's good to have the target in if I don't meet it. Don't forget that my week does start on a Tuesday. It's Friday today, so I've still got Saturday, Sunday and Monday to potentially cut 3 pages, possibly. We'll see how we go. I think it's pretty. It's a safe-ish bet. It's a safe bet that we get one in by Tuesday. So I'm not losing too much sleep over it. The buffer is still in excess of 6 months, which is great. Yeah, so all in all, I'm pretty okay with it. That'll do for now. We'll speak again at the end of the day when I'll have done an hour, and we'll be able to be in a slightly better position to see how we feel about whether or not we can actually hit this 3 pages in by Tuesday sort of target. Okay, that'll do for now. Alright. Bye. So it's that end of day 81. It's a bit earlier than I'd normally come out. It's just a couple of hours earlier. My office is closed today now. And on Monday morning I go to a new place. So it's going to be an interesting weekend. But I did some work for my half hour, and it's not looking too bad. So let's take a look at it, shall we? Okay, I've relocated into the car now to slightly improve what we can see. So I've tightened up the pencils on this. Why not? It's looking a lot happier. This is the scene where Carl turns up, and this is the panel that's giving me problems. I want a close up of the Zygon and Duggan looking look like they decided they're going to attack this guy, so eyes narrowed and looking like they're about to start a fight, even though this guy's got a gun. But yeah, hopefully this will get done in the weekend, and we'll have made a page, at least get an inked page, so we'll have managed to meet our reduced goal, but a goal nonetheless. So yeah, last day in the office. New office starts on Monday, end of an era. It's an office where I spent 10 years and many late nights and early starts. Yeah. Going in the office on a Saturday night, or working in an office at 9 o'clock on a Friday, and then Saturday morning going out and getting a McDonald's breakfast. Yeah. There's been a lot of pizza being eaten at those desks. It's the end of an era, start of a new one, and it's going to be exciting. And it's very easy to, I think it's very easy to sort of fixate on what was, but I think the trick is to sort of know what it was, appreciate it, and be thankful you ain't got to do those crazy hours ever again. Right, anyway, that's enough prevaricating for now. Let's crack on, and we'll see you all. Well, picture updates the weekend, and then let's see where we stand on by Tuesday. Alright, bye now. Welcome to day 84, and I've started inking up on page 44 now. I've touched on a half hour. It's kind of minimal how much I've got done. It's not a lot really. Progress is slow, but I figure, or I've got the feeling that that it will shortly ramp up. I'm much happier. I've resized her head. I'm happier with that. This is tricky. This sort of group here, because basically I've got the Santoran being restrained by a guard, by a trooper, and I want him to really look like he's having a bit of a game doing it, but I've got a feeling that's going to be a problem. But we'll carry on with that. We'll keep on keeping on, and that's the rest of the page to ink. Yeah, we'll get this done by the end of the week, no problem at all. It's the end of the week. By that I mean Friday. Let's rephrase, because this is the end of a 100 days week. A new week starts tomorrow. We'll be on day 85. I got that right. And that's enough for now. I'm anxious to get home. It's been a great first day in the new office, but now I want to go home. Okay, see you later. Bye.